What if the Great Sphinx of Giza is thousands of years older than we're told? Today, the Sphinx is generally dated to around 2500 BC, during Egypt's Old Kingdom. Some researchers have argued that the Sphinx could be much older, potentially dating back thousands of years before dynastic Egypt. And the evidence behind that claim comes from something you might not expect: water erosion. The conventional view is that the Sphinx was constructed during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre around 4,500 years ago. It's carved directly from the limestone bedrock at the Giza Plateau, with the massive head and body forming part of the same monument. But unlike some Egyptian monuments, there's no surviving inscription telling us who built the Sphinx or exactly when it was constructed. That, of course, has left room for debate. In the 1990s, geologist Robert Schoch argued that some of the erosion on the Sphinx enclosure looked more consistent with prolonged rainfall than simply thousands of years of wind and sand erosion. You can see here the fissures left on the enclosure wall around the Sphinx, and then pictures of water erosion on limestone for comparison. And this is where it gets interesting. The climate of the Giza region was very different thousands of years ago. Before the Egyptian dynastic period, parts of North Africa experienced periods of much wetter conditions with substantially more rainfall. So the argument is, if the Sphinx enclosure experienced significant rainfall erosion, could the monument have existed before Egypt became a desert? The theory is highly controversial. Mainstream Egyptologists generally maintain that the Sphinx belongs to the Old Kingdom around the time of Khafre. They also prefer alternative explanations for the erosion, including wind, sand, groundwater, salt, and the natural properties of the limestone. There's also the question of archaeology. If the Sphinx really was thousands of years older than the conventional date, where is the archaeological evidence for the civilization that supposedly carved it? There's also another argument that's often brought into the debate. Some researchers have questioned whether the Sphinx's head was originally carved in its current form, suggesting that it may have been recarved later. And some have argued that the head appears disproportionately small compared to the rest of the enormous body. But again, this is disputed. The conventional explanation is simply that the head was designed and carved as part of the monument, and erosion may also have affected the body differently to the harder stone used in parts of its head. So where does that leave us? The mainstream archaeological dating places the Sphinx around 4,500 years ago. The alternative theory argues that some of the geological evidence could point to a much earlier construction, potentially thousands of years earlier. Was the Great Sphinx really built around 2500 BC? Or could something much older be hidden beneath the history we think we understand? So what do you think? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please drop a sub and a like to unlock more of your curiosity.